guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am doing my December Bujo setup and I am looking forward to this. It's completely different to previous setups. So for example, the last couple of years I have used advent calendars for like mood trackers and things like that. So this is my mood tracker from last year. I just want to show you. Okay, so this is my December Bujo from last year, and you can see I've got a little advent calendar card and like with all the bits and pieces inside, and I really like it, but I wanted to do something completely different, and I don't really fancy like the traditional Christmas stuff. I didn't particularly fancy it with this either, so it was definitely more like a pastel cutesy kind of stuff. So this year for my January 2024 page I made this layout and I am absolutely in love with it, and I think it's one of my favorite layouts. And the fact that it's just two colors, blue and white, I thought was just really cool. And then you've got my habit tracker, and then this is my mood tracker. So my mood tracker was this is my first. If you watch any of my other videos, you know that I was trying to make my mood trackers more interesting, and this was the first one that I did it with. And then I proceeded to do things like like this one, and even like this one, which is like, I've been trying really hard to do it, but this was the one that started it all off. And I basically want to do a another version of this for the end of the year, because this is the beginning of the year, and I want to do another one for December. So that is kind of like the inspiration for this. And if you're interested, as I said, I made an entire video on this, so you know, check it out. This is my weekly spreads, so you can kind of get an idea. So I went for this, it's coming up more as purple, but it's actually technically pink. So I decided to do black and pink, or purpley pink, I guess pale lavender, I don't know. And so this is my weekly spread. As you can probably see, my nails kind of match. I don't know, I've just been in a darker mood, and I like to reflect my art based on that, and it was just calling to me. So this is my weekly spreads, like, and this is my last page, so you can kind of get like the vibe. Okay. So this is my front cover. I have also made a bunch of little bits, including the art prints for this month. So we've got this one, and this one. So you can really kind of see kind of what the style is. I did these borders all off camera. I did another one over here. The reason I did it off camera is because it literally took me like an hour or something ridiculous. I just chilled out and drew them in. All I did was black felt tip and then a white, the Uniball Signo one, this white one. I like this white one, so I use that one a lot. But yeah, that is my layout for this month. I've made a bunch of little bits, as I said. So yeah, it's just a chill journaling with me for this video. So as you can see, this one specifically is a remake of this one, except this time I didn't add any bunnies. There's no bunnies in there. Instead, there's a theme of snowflakes that are going through, so that is the difference, because I didn't think bunnies really worked for a colder winter scene. I was gonna do black and white instead of pink, but my husband said that like a really pale, like pinky purple would look really good, and he was right. And I also was wearing black and pink nails at the time of making all these things, so that also kind of helped inspire me. Okay, so I've also made a bunch of like little bits and pieces for them. So I'm really excited to use all these. I think it will look very kind of I think it'll look more simple because I'm not adding loads of stuff to it, but because all the stuff that's there is quite high in details, I think it will still look good. Instead of 2024, I'm writing DEC for December. Okay, so nice and simple, but I think, I know I'm not adding like loads of extra stuff, but I quite like the idea of it kind of being clean and yeah, you know, I'm vibing with it. Okay, so the next page is my mood tracker, and this is the one I decided to choose for set mood tracker. So this is going to be my moods for this month. So I'm going to outline them and everything. So the idea is that I'm just going to outline them with pen, and then when it comes down to actually filling them in, I will have 4 different colors, and I will basically fill them in like this, so they have like an outline, and rather than coloring in the entire thing. So in order to do this, I sketched out my little moons and my stars, and then I used tracing paper to replicate it. It's pretty simple to do that, but I did the same thing with my bunny one as well because they were all hand drawn. Okay, so for my actual moods, I have a bunch of stickers that I use to track it. So I will be adding those at the top. So those are the 4 moods that I usually use. And depending on the mood, I put a sticker next to the day. And then I'll assign a color. I've already have the colors. Actually, for once, I have the colors that I know I want to use. So I'm just going to use them now. Usually I forget to pick colors out, and the idea is I'll just outline each of those with one of these colors. Okay, so now this bit. Okay, so that is what it looks like all lined out. So I just need to rub all that bit out. But you can kind of now see what I have envisioned for this page. I realised this is probably the last month in this journal, which is both exciting and sad because I really like this journal. I mean, it's very pretty, but yeah, I don't have enough for another month. Okay, so this is my little habit tracker all set out, which I'm really liking how all of these are turning out. The front cover, mood tracker, habit tracker. Okay, so last but not least is my monthly spreads. Now here is a teeny tiny kind of doodle of a little elf, and I'm going to outline it now. You know, figured, like my husband pointed out, that if I drew a little elf, it will make it look at least a little bit more Christmassy. And obviously there's like snowflakes and everything everywhere. I actually do have some snowflake stamps, and so I was thinking I didn't know what to put there. So we're going to test this snowflake stamp. Again, it's black and white, so like it's still monochrome. Ah, it fits in perfectly. There we go. It's still kind of Christmassy leading in kind of thing. It's a relatively simple one this year, and I haven't gone like crazy with it, but I really like how it's turned out. I think it's simple but still very kind of like, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is my front cover and self-care bingo spread. Then we've got my mood tracker, and then we have my habit tracker, and then last but not least is my monthly overview. And I really like how it all turned out. I really hope you guys liked this video and you also liked how it turned out. But yes, that is me for my Bujo for December. I hope you all are having a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you all in the future.